Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy day to you. What is it, Tuesday? So I have a question for you, more of a statement. Did you know it's actually a bad thing to be good at losing weight? And hear me out in just a moment while you're coming on and watching this. If you're catching me live, that's cool. If you are catching this later down on the replay, and I want to share with you some thoughts about why it's actually not really a good thing to be good at losing weight. Let me just kind of paint the picture, so to speak. I hear this all the time. Mark, I've been struggling with my weight for a long time. I've put on 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds over the years. And I know what to do, and when I do it, when I eat right and when I exercise, I lose the weight. So I really know how to lose weight. I'm actually really good at it, but I just can't seem to keep it off. And sometimes being really good at losing weight means a couple of things. It means you may have an easy way to lose weight. Maybe you starve yourself, or you restrict calories, you go on some cleanse, you do a fast, you do all the restrictive type of diets that most people go on to try to lose weight quick, right? And you do it and you're really good at it. The problem is you don't change your behavior. You don't change your habits. You don't actually change your lifestyle at all. And what happens is you lose the weight, and then guess what? Your habits and your lifestyle are still there. And you go into those rituals that maybe you've set up over the years. And even if it's a temporary time to take the weight off, you've actually fallen back into the same habits that really didn't go away. You didn't change. You just lost a little bit of weight. So, the good news is I want you to actually be bad at losing weight. I actually want you to not be good at it. And here's why. I want you to be able to lose weight and not have to think about it ever again, to not actually have to be or feel like you're on a diet. Wouldn't that be amazing if you actually could live the next 10 years of your life not being on a diet or a perpetual weight loss mode? Yes, I'm trying to lose the same 50 pounds that I've been trying to lose for the last 2 decades. Wouldn't that be amazing? I know a number of people struggle. I know a number of people have tried. I hear people that talk to me all the time and they tell me, Mark, I've tried everything. And I mean everything. For the last 20 years, I've tried the potions and the pills and the injections and I even had the gastric sleeve and the bypass surgery, yada, yada, all of those things. And I know what happens is you end up being good at maybe losing weight because you end up being good at trying new things that are quick fixes. And unfortunately, that doesn't serve you well because you end up beating up your body. It's kind of like the roller coaster ride. You think of, like, I don't know if you've been on a roller coaster ride, and I don't know why I was thinking about this, is what happens when you go on a roller coaster. There's like that short, like that takeoff. You're going up the roller coaster, like it's a kind of uphill, and maybe you're on that diet, and you're on that diet. Think of yourself in the diet on that roller coaster, and you get on and you're all ready to go and you're excited, but you're a little bit nervous and you have a little bit of maybe some fear and anxiety, but you know it's going to be great when you get over because it's going to be exciting and exhilarating. And you go up and it's really short. And then, right, you go down, it's like, oh yeah, and that would be when you lose that weight quick. You drop to 10, 20, 30 pounds and you're doing great. And then what happens? And then, whoa, and then you're right back up, and then you go back up and then back down, and then next thing you know, you're feeling a little queasy, and then that ride is over, and then guess what? You got to start right back over. And that's what happens to a lot of people when they get into this almost a lifestyle of dieting. It's like perpetual dieting, and I don't know if you're there. Maybe you're in that mode of perpetual dieting and feeling like, man, I've done so many different things. Mark, I've lost the 30 pounds more times than I can think. And then life got in the way, or this got in the way, or, I got a little bit older, or my work schedule changed, or I started a family, or now my kids are out of the house and it's just hard. Well, a lot of times that just is the fact that you haven't built enough of the habits that are going to keep you sustaining. So my goal is for you to not be good at weight loss. Hear me out. I don't want you to be good at weight loss. I actually want you to just be good at living life. Just be good at healthy. Just be good at eating healthy, eating right, exercising, feeling good about life, waking up with energy rather than waking up and feeling like, oh, this day is going to get me again. Like, or having the end of the day come and it's the afternoon and you really just know you need to exercise, you know you probably should make a good meal and you just don't feel like doing anything, and then you just give up and sit on the couch and do nothing. And I don't want that for you either. So the solution is for you to not be good at losing weight. That's it. Like, you don't have to be good at losing weight if you have the weight off. Now, I know for some of you it's a longer road, right? There's a longer path, maybe a longer journey that you need to head on, because the course of the last maybe 10, 15, 20, 30 years have been in such a way that have led you down to some habits that didn't serve you or your body or your weight very well. So how do you change the path? Well, the two things you need to do is to look in a new direction. When you look in a new direction, and maybe get the kind of help that you need. And I don't know what that looks like. It doesn't mean it's necessarily for me. Maybe you are. Maybe you're over 40 and you're a busy mom or dad over 40 and you're tired of going up and down the roller coaster ride of dieting, and you're feeling like you're not maximizing your full potential. You're not the best for you or for your spouse or maybe for your job or for your family. You know it, maybe in your mid-40s or your mid-50s is like there's a whole lot of life left to live, but you're kind of feeling like you're half-assing life because you're kind of half-assing your health. And I'm just here to tell you that you don't have to anymore. In fact, I'm not the only coach. If you want information on what I do, you can shoot me a message. Just send me a private message, Bulletproof. We can get on a call. It's pretty simple. We would have a conversation to find out what you're trying to achieve. Where do you want to see yourself in the next year? What do you want to do? Do you want to keep being on this weight loss journey for 5, 10 more years? I hope not. I hope that you get to the point where you realize there's so much more to life than being on a diet. Oh my gosh, can I get an amen there? Please, somebody drop it down in the chat below if you agree. There's so much more to life than dieting, right? Like, life is meant to live. It's hard to live when you're on maybe you're half a tank or your tank is empty because you're giving so much to so many other people and you're not helping yourself at all. Well, the hard thing is, like, I hear this from, I say more moms than dads. And I hear this, Mark, I'm giving to my kids and I'm giving to my spouse and I'm giving to my work. I'm giving to my parents, my family members. I'm giving. And I just don't have the time for me. Well, think of how much more you can give if you actually carve out a little time for you. Think if you can get your body out of a weight loss struggle, out of that roller coaster ride of weight loss, and you can finally get on the journey to the best health ever. I'm telling you now, it is amazing. Now, am I exactly where I want to be? No, but I'm progressing towards that. And in my journey for the past 25 plus years, has it been easy? No, it's been a bit of a roller coaster ride. But I'll tell you what, it's been an amazing one, not where I've just given up. Like, giving up as if that roller coaster were to just literally go off the tracks. And you don't want that to happen. Like, that can happen easily if you're not on a good path, right? So my question to you is, do you want to live life to the fullest? Do you want to actually maximize the life you have left to live, whether it be 5 years or 10 years or who knows, 2-3 decades, hopefully? Like, at 48, I hope that I have another 30 years. Like, I'd like to be around for another 30 years, but I know I'm going to have to do my part. I can't just rely on the world to take care of me. I can't just rely on the government to take care of me. I can't just rely on medications to take care of me. I can't just rely on doctors to take care of me, right? You have to own up to that. You have to take care of yourself. Yes, you might need the help of a doctor. You might need the help of a medication. You might need the help of, hopefully not the government. You might need the help from other things, or a coach maybe, right? But hopefully you realize that you got to take ownership in this. Like, if you want to truly live life, then it's up to you to do what you need. There's certain things that you can control. And I hope one of them is not being good at dieting. Get off of this roller coaster ride once and for all. I have a solution. It's not for everyone. If you want to know more about it, shoot me a message. Literally, I've been working with hundreds and hundreds of people over the past 26 years. Now, I don't have all the answers for everyone, but I do have the solution for the right person who comes into my program. And I'm ready to step up to the plate to give everything I have to make sure for the right person that they succeed. But I know for a fact that it's not just me telling the person what they need. It's them actually doing the work, taking the action steps, living life, pursuing the direction, making one small step day after day, building new habits, developing new rituals, new routines. And then sometimes it takes just start to believing in yourself enough to take that next action step. So I hope this helped, and I hope if you're on that roller coaster, you get off of it, that you're not a good dieter. Who wants to be a good dieter? Like, hey, when you're at the end of your life and they're doing your what is it called when they talk about you and somebody gets up and like, yeah, this person, Mr. Jones, he was a really good dieter. He was a really good dieter. He knew how to lose 20 pounds because he was losing 20 pounds for pretty much the entire part of his life. Like, he was an awesome dieter, right? Do you want to be known for that? I don't. I hope you don't either. Take care. God bless. Hope you have an amazing Tuesday.